guys, Mark Crossfield here, still Buzza in the car, Q&A's, Ask Golf Guru channel. I'm driving, so I'm looking this way. With hands on the wheel, let's get stuck in. Right, Steve, hit me with your question stick.
So, we have a question.
Hit me.
From Andrew.
Hello, Andrew. Thank you for your question.
So, hi, Mark.
Hello.
Can you please help?
I will try my hardest.
So, he's saying he's very consistent off the tee with his rescue club.
Good.
He's going about 200, 220.
Yeah.
His 3-wood, he feels quite good. 240, so again, good distance.
Yeah.
He said driver can go anything between 250 and 290, so it's not as consistent as the other ones.
Yeah.
But he feels on some par 4s he needs extra distance.
Okay.
So the question is, should he be using the more consistent clubs to make sure he's in play, or should he persist with the driver to gain more consistency? So I think he's saying, does he try and improve the driver by hitting it?
So does he keep in his 3-wood and just... Well,
and like he's a 10 handicap, he's saying, so a good player.
Well,
good player.
Yeah, absolutely, good standard. So I would argue that if he's 10 and he wants to get better, he's going to have to master that driver subject to the courses he plays. Certainly if he wants to play around a variation of courses, there's going to be holes that demand drivers, there will be conditions that demand a longer hit into the winds. That 250 with a 40 with a 3-wood's going to drop back to 200. But use your skill as much as possible as well. I mean, my driver is one of my favourite clubs, so I use it more than other people at times. So if my 3-wood was my favourite club, like he's kind of almost saying, he might have other favourites, but it's good. Then use that skill. Don't like Pickard uses his 1-iron, and that's he plays it well. Harper uses his driver nearly everywhere because he's good with it.
Yeah.
Play it to your skills. I don't know what clubs you use because you vary, because you just seem to be the same ball.
Oh,
what?
Very good. That was what he was meant, and he had an itch.
Yeah. So what do you think, Steve?
So there's a great book called Every Shot Counts by Mark Brody. Mark Brody has used the shot link data from the PGA Tour, and he's found that distance does mean a lot.
Yeah.
And he's also...
To them?
No, but he's found also that it means a lot. So it's like 0.75 shots around...
For everyone?
For a PGA Tour player, if he can gain 20 yards.
Yeah.
He said for amateurs it's more.
Okay, interesting.
So if you're playing safe off the tee all the time, it's not going to aid you.
So basically then you're kind of thinking, if you've got a wedge in from 100 yards, it doesn't matter if you're in the rough, there's a good chance you'll make par.
Correct.
If you've got a 5-iron in from 180, your stats of hitting greens making par just drops.
So my answer is, it's all about risk and reward.
Yeah.
So if you've got a very tight hole, trees, dragons,
fire,
water,
brimstone,
fire, doing wicked witches and all sorts.
Yeah,
you might want to play safe. I mean, you're a 10 handicap. On a hole like that, you've probably got a shot.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's not got dragons
or brimstone,
fire, you might find by
fairies, flowers, pretty ladies.
But if you play safe on a hole like that, you might find you still make your mistake just because you're so far back.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
don't play the courses that we play.
Yeah.
They sound scary.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree. So it's about playing to your skills, but you want to maybe try and make your driver your skill as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thinking about it, you've got a weakness, try and improve it. And that doesn't mean going to the range and hitting hundreds and hundreds of drivers. I mean, I don't practice with my driver next to never, and it's my favourite club. I never practice with my driver for history because it just fatigues me. I lose what I feel the rhythm and control if I'm just whacking drivers. I used to practice how to pick up the balls. I didn't want to go and pick them up because they went further. I'd rather practice with seconds. So it's about trying to improve your skills as well. Which for me, that would be a personal challenge. I play tennis used to lots. I don't as much as I'm so busy, but I want to play more. My backhand was my weakest shot. It infuriated me that my backhand was my weakest shot because I'm a right-handed golfer and play tennis left-handed, so it's like a golf shot. So it made no sense. I understood how I should hit it, and I'm quite coordinated. I worked for a whole season off course. I didn't have time to go to the court. Like practice swinging in spare bedrooms and stuff like that with a racket. My backhand's now my favourite shot. I worked hard enough and enjoyed the challenge of making my weakness become a strength, and that improved my tennis. And for you as a hobby golfer, like I'm a hobby tennis player, I think that challenge is part of the fun and the deal of what you should try and do.
No, I think that's a good point. And
volume was my strength, and I'd practice my volume to keep it in. But I could practice my volume for hours because I loved it.
Oh, you got him on tennis.
But do you know? But I wouldn't. Little interlude, come back. And when I served, I went 15 love up. But do you know what I mean? I would practice my back. I would drill my backhand loads more. Like it was like a chore, but I did it.
So what I'd be recommended to this guy is
tennis is fun.
Play tennis because tennis is fun. There's no dragons or anything. But I would, in a practice round, I'm hitting driver everywhere.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm really being aggressive, overly aggressive, and putting pressure on myself.
Yeah.
And then when I'm in a comp, I'm then trying to make the decisions, and you should start feeling a bit better as a result of even just doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. I like that. Good question, good answers. We're driving home. Here we go. Yeah. Let's do this. Post comments down below. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for loads more videos. Find me on Instagram at Crossfield Mark. Also on Twitter at 4golfonline. Find me on Facebook, Mark Crossfield. Thanks for watching. Post comments as always, and see you soon.